Uh, I don't know whether I'm doing this right or not. Says I'm live. Maybe it's live. I'm just waiting for a picture. I see myself there. Maybe I got it right. The tech dude actually knows how to set up a stream. First time I'm giving this one a crack, but let's see how we go. I'm just going to quickly make a post to see if I can get some of you guys in here. And right as I do that, I'm not even kidding you, my phone just freezes. What's going on? Oh, here we go. One sec. I've never done a story on TikTok, but I'm going to give it a crack to see what that's like. That's embarrassing. Hang on. Can I just type on here? No, bugger off with your sound. I don't want to get copyright. Going live on YouTube for going... Oh, hang on. Going on YouTube for a live repair. Come hang out. Link in bio or search Max Orca. Lit! Cheers! Max. Chat rate, average. Connected viewers. There's 2 of you guys in here. Concurrent. G'day from the UK. Tomo, you're my first live YouTube dude. I appreciate it very much. From the UK, man, is it? How do I change the color? Oh, there we go. Black. Black. Come say hey. Appreciate it, bro. First live ever. How does audio sound, brother? Does it sound all good? I'm just about to do a phone repair, but want to make sure everything's all right. Post a story. I think that worked. Anyway, we'll see. Sounds good, mate. Emmanuel. Watching from Nigeria. Hey, dude, how are ya? Should maybe I should just get into it and start repairing this phone. We'll have a quick chat. So we'll see if anyone jumps in. Because I've just chucked up a TikTok story and I'm just kind of testing to see what happens. What about the video? I'm only using a C922 webcam. It's like one of their Stream Pro webcams. It's only 1080p at 3 frames, but I've also got it for the overhead cam here. So you can see what I'm doing with my hands. And then of course, this one here is for the microscope. So you can, I mean, there's my gross nail. Is that all good? Opinions? Thoughts? Can we see how many people have seen? I don't know if you can see. What's diggin? How are you, mate? Did you come from TikTok? Did you see my story post? Because I'm not too sure how this all works. I'm just going to give it a bit of a crack. Probably get into it very soon. I'll give it another couple of minutes. 2 minutes maximum. I don't even know, is there a way? I don't know. What's been going on with you guys? There's 3 of you in there, apparently. The stream's current bitrate is 27 kilobytes. This is lower than recommendation. We recommend open widget. How do I give it more bit rates, guys? Oh, no, I'm subscribed on here. Oh, well, I appreciate that, dude. Did it come up with a notification to tell you that I was live, or how did that go down? Now it says that it's good. It's not freaking out. I might just get into the repair and see how this actually goes. What do you reckon? Concurrent. This is crazy. I can't believe there's even any of you guys. Lit. That's awesome. Well, let's just get into it. So what I've actually got here is, if I switch it back over here, I've got this iPhone 8 Plus here that's been sent back to me. I originally did the repair back in January, and pretty much what's happened with it is originally it was just a bad charger dock. It wasn't anything too hectic. We've replaced that. Since then, like I said, it's been sent back to us, and oh, do we have a view of that? It has been dropped and it's got a crack on the screen there if it wants to focus, but that's not a big deal. I wouldn't worry, even though some shops might be like, nah, that's a warranty issue or something like that. I'm not too concerned. What I'm just going to do is see what happens as we go through diagnostics. So first up would be the charger, which if we plug that in and we have a quick swizz, it's drawing 22 milliamp, 6 milliamp, 7 milliamp, jumping around, but very low, which tells me obviously it's not powering on. There's nothing going on there. It's not a display issue. So we're just going to crack it open and methodically go through everything until we find what the problem is. How does that sound? Oh, good. Watch it, what I'm doing. Hang on, I'll switch this off. That'll make the lighting better, I think, for you guys. Not too sure. Maybe the microscope. I don't know. It's not the best setup. I've got this issue where I'm like, it needs to be perfect. I want it to be the best thing ever. But then by trying to make everything perfect, I never get anything done. So it's better off just getting into it, you know? Not from TikTok. Neither is Emmanuel. Are you just subscribed as well, Emmanuel? Obviously, if you're not from TikTok, bit of a silly question on my part. YouTube randomly subscribed to learn. And yeeted away, Tomo says. So, got that one popped open. Doesn't look too bad on the inside. We've got some kind of like something up there. Maybe it's I don't know. Looks more oily than liquid, but relatively looks fine. So we're just going to pop off that EMI shield and see what that's like on the inside here. Just a couple of screws. I've your notifications on some subscribing. Well, I really appreciate that, Emmanuel. Didn't even have to tell you, mate. Make sure you flick that bell, smash that like button, all that stuff that stereotypical YouTube creators and the rest of them say. What is it? What's the time in Nigeria, mate? Is it pretty? I don't actually know what time zone you guys are in. You're quite far away though from Australia, right? So all I've done there is disconnect the battery. Now disconnecting the home button and the image, touch, etc. We'll flick it up and then we'll just take off this one. Should have my screws sorted out, but I don't have my screws sorted out. Any means of private chat? Yeah, man, you can send me a message, a DM on Insta, man. The link's in my bio there as well. That one popped off. Now the next thing I'll do, because it's not going through the charger dock, we can either temporarily connect another charger dock, or we can just jump straight into it and chuck it on life support, which is what I would prefer to do. Because if it does turn on then we know it's a charger dock, as that's what I've repaired before, and maybe that's why it's in for warranty. Don't know, but let's find out. We'll disconnect these guys. And we'll just connect it up. Get in there. Oh my, I'm doing the wrong one. Not even paying attention. Being too nervous because I'm on live for the first time. Rip. Awkward. All a day's work, mate. Mr. Gray. Is that Jared Gray? How's the audio, bro? Does it look good? This setup isn't ideal, but it's good enough to get going. Come a long way since back in the day, bro. That definitely is Jared. I appreciate you, man. Check out this. I can swap it between here, and then I've got the microscope camera over here, brother. I've got the setup, man. It's not as good as I want it to be, but we'll get there. Anyway, we've now connected our battery and charger dock to the correct area. I'm gonna flick on a life support. What I'll do as well is I'll actually flick you guys over here and move this camera so you can see that life support is not drawing any power. We're gonna switch it on and see what happens. straight away, we're getting a 1.8 amp short. 1.8 amp short straight after boot tells me, oh, I'll pop you guys back here. That tells me I've got a short on the NAND. Now, why would I have a short on the NAND and how do I know that? Because it's not shorting to 1.8 amp until I tell it to turn on. So what we're going to do, pop out the logic board, have a look at the NAND area and find out what's getting hot and sort it out. It's pretty dope. I appreciate that very much, dude. I've been procrastinating on doing a live like this for quite some time. I've wanted to just to see what it's like, test it out, give it a crack. Had a bit of a chat. Aaron, watch you on TikTok, bro. Awesome stuff, my man. Keep it up. I really appreciate it, brother. Are you subscribed to the YouTube, though? That's the big one. Nah, I really appreciate it in any regard, man. Even just popping in and saying dropping a comment, man, means a lot, brother. Man, these screws are so much, there's so many more of these than the newer phones. Like the iPhone X and things like that don't have anywhere near the amount of screws that the older phones have. Even, it particularly gets even more full on when taking apart like an iPhone 4 or something like that. The 5s weren't too bad. Got a mad bag of phones for you. Probably like 20 plus. We got to catch up, brother. We'll go through them and see what we can sort out of them. There might be a winner in there. Obviously, 20 phones for the graveyard, mate. To be able to sort out some other repairs is pretty handy. I really appreciate it, dude. I haven't seen you for a while. I went to think of your partner's name. Oh, I've got it on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it. Oh, man, how terrible. You and your partner is what I should have said. Sorry about the delay in getting these out, but once I pop this out, like I said, we can have a look at that NAND area and find out what's going on there. Oh, I appreciate it, dude. Is that generic Kiwi? Oh, dude. Yeah, hang out, man. This, if it is a NAND short, like I think it is, this repair should only take like, from now, probably another 20 minutes to half an hour, and I should have the phone back together, ready for full testing, and yeah, ready to go, finished up. If I'm right, which, like I said, the NAND powering on like it did, or the short coming on after boot, generally indicates that there's a short on one of the NAND lines. The NAND is the chip that holds your data. Probably why it doesn't short till after it's turned on, because the NAND isn't drawing power until your phone's turned on. I don't know. This is why the gods invented coffee. Be right back. Go nuts for it, man. Oh, I'm missing another screw. Going too quick. Again, paying too much attention to the stream. It's not like nerve-wracking or anything like that, but you've got it in the back of your mind while doing stuff like this. Like you're like, oh, I want it to be entertaining. I don't want it to be boring for anyone. So I need to pay more attention to what I'm doing. Now the NAND, I'm going to now switch you guys over to this one. The NAND is this guy here. So this whole chip communicates with your CPU to be able to unlock it from the encryption, blah, blah, blah. I'm yarring on. But what I'm expecting is one of these guys along here is going to get hot. So before I do anything, oh, actually, look at that, even. This guy here, you can see these kind of marks. I don't know, but if I was a gambling man, I would think that it's going to get hot around here, and it's one of these two guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect it to power. Just give me a sec while I grab the right squid. Plug it into the right one this time. Battery in there. And the charger dock there. And then, of course, flip it back to this side. So we're going to have a good look. Now, like I said, can you guys see that well? I've got to make sure that the camera can catch it. because I'm a little bit off. What I can see more. I've got more field of view than what the camera does, but that looks good. So what I would actually expect is, hang on, an average street tech here, Nigerian, looking to get better. Like you, man. Oh, I really appreciate that, Manuel. Just keep following along, bro. Hopefully I can show you a few things. You can get there. I learned it all off YouTube and forums and mates and things like that. But anyway, what I would expect is when I turn it on, that it's going to get hot here, just because we've got these couple of marks just here. But I don't know. Let's find out. Let's make a bit of a blizzard. Grab my freeze spray. Pin it down so I don't blow it away. Make sure that the camera can see. Oh, come on. There. Is that brightness maximum? Yeah, it is. Such a shitty camera that I've got. I'll invest. If you guys drop a like, subscribe, do all that stuff, I'll start, I'll pour some money into it. But anyway, I digress again. Get nice and cold. Bit of freeze spray, and then let's turn it on and see what gets hot. Hey, I was wrong. It was this guy over here. I'll do it again. That freeze spray is almost out, so let's grab another one. I'm going to quickly turn it on and then off so it stops heating up everything. See that? So it's this guy here. I knew it was a short on the NAND. Ding, 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 winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. 17 guys in the... Guys, drop a chat. 17. YouTube goes off. Are you all subscriber? I'd really appreciate it. Drop a sub. Smash that like button. All that kind of stuff. I'm just wiping it down with alcohol to clean up some of that residue, the condensation left over by the freeze spray. It's not a drama to it or anything like that. But I don't know. It's just what I do. My habits, man. Habits, bro. Chuck it down in the jig. So what I'm going to have to do is actually remove some of this underfill. Or not, whatever it is. Waterproofing, not underfill. Underfill's for our chips. But that waterproofing to expose an NAND, we're then going to yeet him away after giving him, evacuating him. And then we're going to turn it on and make sure that the phone boots up. Everything's working and away we go. Can't think of a better place to be on a Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Love your content, man. Keep it coming. Thanks so much, Brett. I really do appreciate it. I was so bloody stoked when you reappeared on my TikTok the other day. As I went to comment, don't care where you went, just bloody glad you're back. I actually did see that comment. I really appreciate it big time. Means a bunch. Okay. So we're going to smash it with a bit of heat first because that waterproofing's pretty solid. But if we warm it up, nothing crazy, 220 degrees. But we're just going to smash it with some air. Remove it. Get it out of the way. And then, like I said, find what's short there. So just to show you guys, I've got the heat coming in from this angle. Maybe I'll leave it like that. That's better. And then as it heats up, we can just scrape it out the way. We don't have to go too crazy. Sometimes I'll get a little bit too OCD with it and yeah, just overboard. You don't have to be that overboard with it. Just enough to get access to the cap, to find out which one's bad, and then to remove him. Give him a good yeet. Make sure everything turns on. Make sure that it's a cap and not a coil, which I believe it is a cap. A coil needs to be there. It lets AC current pass by. Where a cap filters DC. It's a little bit more involved than that. But essentially what's happening right now is because the cap's shorted, all the power that runs through that line is pouring straight into ground. Those electrons are getting really excited and kinetically bumping into each other, which causes heat. That heat is how I find where the short is, and obviously I knew where to look just from prior experience. But by removing that cap, you essentially remove that path for the electricity just to dump into ground. And then in a perfect world, it will be working. Now, I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll show you in a sec. But that dude, I already know which one's cooked just by looking at him. I binge watch your TikToks every time. Sorry, I'm not watching. I'm reading and doing this. Give me a second. I'll read your comments, guys. But I do appreciate you binge watching, consuming all my content. I absolutely love doing this. Not only the repairs, but obviously making content for you guys and for me. Let's get a good angle. You tell if you guys were betting men and women. What? Which one? The left one or the right one? I digress. It's definitely the left one. We're just going to see if we can knock him off. Go in there with a blade on the edge. Just give him a little bit of a bump. Oh! Look at that. He didn't even need a bump, mate. He was already ready to come off. That would definitely cause a short. So electricity would be passing right through him. This little dude here. Just going to switch you guys over to here. Yeah, you can't. The camera's not going to focus. But that dude there, put him in your fingers, give him a good yeet. Away. And then come back to this guy here. That's all there is to it, honestly. It's not going to be any more technical than that. We're going to be able to pop this guy out. I'm just going to wait. We'll move the microscope out the way. Put you guys back over to here. Oh, here. I'm just waiting for it to cool down because it was sitting at a cool 220 degrees then, just to get rid of that waterproofing. Yeet counter 1. I'm pretty sure, Emily, it is so tiny. I'm pretty sure that that's all the yeeting that's going to happen. This repair is going to be very straightforward, I would assume. I don't need to clean it up. I'm just using alcohol to help it cool down. Liquid, I mean water does. It absorbs body temperature 25 times quicker than the air does, while you get cold in a pool, obviously, and the rest of it. Just writing off some science facts for you guys. Max's facts. But yeah, that's why I'm doing that, just to help it cool down. It's our ultra cool technology. She's feeling pretty good. So now we're going to chuck it back into power. I'm not going to turn it on yet, because I'll connect the screen first once I plug in this. They're so finicky. Need to line them up. Never good at any Lego. Never good at Jenga. I'm not Jenga skilled. All right, we've got that connected. With that connected, we'll then take the display. Don't want my head to be in the way, sorry guys. Got that plugged in. Flick that back. The moment of truth, you ready? Come on. I mean, bruh, tell me that I didn't say it was NAND. I knew it was NAND. Oh, I don't want it to boot all the way to the screen in case, and you guys see it, in case a picture of like a kid, someone's private wallpaper. Don't want to stream that. It's not my responsibility. Not my right is the word I'm looking for. All in a day's work, mate. That was all in a day's work. How long have we been streaming for? I don't know how to tell any of this stuff. It doesn't, analytics maybe. I don't know, guys. This is the first time I've done this. I got no data on how long. Oh, wait, 23 minutes. So all in a day's work for this one was 23 minutes. We've now got the unlock code. Touch is working. I can show you guys that just to prove it. Mate. What do we reckon? All day's work. A yeet a day keeps the problems away. 23 minutes. Would damage happen if you put it together while it was still hot? Damage wouldn't happen. So the biggest problem is while it's still hot is one, I don't know absolutely everything about the physics and the circuitry and the rest of it. So the idea of pumping power through something that's hot, I mean, I'm not going to compare it and say it's the same, but the same way a car can overheat and not perform correctly or things can go wrong, I just wouldn't risk it. I don't know enough about it, so I'm not going to do it. But yeah, it's pretty much one of those things where it's like, it's not designed to run. I mean, CPUs naturally shut down on a computer above 100 degrees. So once I hit that, they'll turn off. I would imagine this phone's going to be the same. From an electrical standpoint, when things are hot, the thing resistance on circuitry changes with temperature. So as it gets hotter, resistance will actually drop, I believe it is. But yeah, it's not ideal. Let's read some of your comments. I'm going to pop you guys over here so I'm not staring away. I'll just do a bit of catch up and then I'll probably end the stream just because that's a full repair. I'm loving this. I really appreciate it, Manuel. Hi, Jack. Hi, Jack. Yo, Johnny. Oh, are you guys talking to each other? I thought you're calling me Jack or you're saying your name's Jack. Just counted. Make that 20-minute iPhone alone. Make that 20 iPhones alone. Oh, you've got 20 phones. That's lit, dude. We'll have to catch up very soon. Subbed on your YouTube and your TikTok. Your content is beautiful to see. I really appreciate it. Also, dude, how epic is GoPro's comment? Yeah, man. I really appreciate it, Jared. That's so cool. I didn't slide in their DMs, though. I binge watch your TikToks every time I come across. Man, every time I read comments like that, I just really appreciate it. Lefty is fried. I'm not sure who Lefty is. Styles left. What? I'm confused. Yeet, yeet, yeet. Bunch of yeets. That's one yeet counter. I answered that heat question. All in a day's work, mate. It's almost like you've done it before. It is almost like I've done it before. I was here, yeet, all in a day's work, mate, 23. Why does the water condensation from freezing spray not damage your parts? Because it's not, for one, maybe if I left it hang around, like the condensation just left there, perhaps that would give it enough time to like rust out components or cause problems then. Why it doesn't have continuity is it's a gas that turns into a liquid from condensation. So I can't actually explain why it's not conductive, but it's not conductive. So whatever this is built out of, which it says propellant R13-4A, that's non-conductive. I don't know if it's corrosive. I would imagine it's not. So non-conductive, non-corrosive, probably why it works, but I'm just taking a punt, never looked into it. But it works! Electricians use this stuff all the time. We are brothers, Jack and Johnny, here in Thailand. I'm in the UK, and you guys are watching together. That's so cool. I really appreciate it. Subbed here now. You should set up a stream more often. I think you do great. The plan is definitely to do this more often. It's just a matter of making it happen. Originally, when I was posting content quite a bit all the way up towards the end of last year and then 2 videos at the start of this year, you guys literally just made me way too busy. I had to change some structure to things, catch up. I've since employed 2 people. I mean, I've got 2 fantastic people working for me now. One that's been with me for just over a year and one that started in September. And they've literally made it possible for me to keep making content. So I appreciate them and I appreciate you guys. From Telstra Cannonball to this bro. Love it. Love watching you play a small part in your journey. Yeah, man. I can't mention enough all you guys, dude. I appreciate it so much, Jared. But you need dude, the hair. I know. I need a haircut hard. I have an iPhone 7 Plus. It's refusing to come on. I'm gonna try fix it today after this live session. Just troubleshoot, man. Never assume it's board level. Go through the parts. If that doesn't work out, then it could be board level. Make sure you got good working parts. Guys, before I yar on too much, that's now 28 minutes. I'm actually going to wrap up the stream there. I really just wanted to give this a shot. I'd appreciate you guys leaving just comments on the quality. I mean, I don't expect you guys to go, it's absolutely trash, and I don't expect you guys to say it's brilliant. But if my audio isn't clear or it's peaking or popping or anything like that, that's the kind of stuff that I'm after, just to know. I bought this wanky little thing. It's a Rode Go Wireless. And then I've got the lav mic here, which, I don't know. I listened to it. It sounds fine to me, but I'd like to know what you guys think. Audio on video is great. Really appreciate it, Brett. Before I keep yarring on, because I'm terrible for that, I'll keep, my brain will just keep going, go this, do this, do this. And I'll go around and round and round. I'm going to cut it off there, guys. I really do appreciate you jumping in, having a bit of a watch. I hope if you clicked on this video because you're getting a short when you turn on the phone, but the short wasn't there prior, that you were able to do exactly what I did and repair your phone. Because people are going to be able to watch this after the stream ends, just to give you guys an idea of why I'm even saying that. But I do appreciate it. like I said, I'm going to go off on heaps of tangents. I'm ending it there. Smash that like button, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Thanks a bunch, guys. Really do appreciate it.